Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about investment fund management business. It is one among the 9 relevant activities of economic substance regulations. So if you are new to economic substance regulations, I would suggest you to watch my previous videos on ESR, wherein I am explaining the background of ESR and other relevant topics about ESR. So the link to those videos are mentioned in the description box below. So let's check out today's contents. So in this video, we are going to talk about the definition of investment fund management business, core income generating activities of investment fund management business, and example for investment fund management business. As per the economic substance regulations, an investment fund management business is defined as licensees that provide discretionary investment management services in relation to domestic or foreign investment funds. So, when you say discretionary investment fund management service, it includes making investments, divestment, and risk-related decisions on behalf of an investment fund. UAE businesses providing fund administration, custodian, investment advisory, and other investment fund related services are not considered as engaged in an investment fund management business. The investment fund itself is not considered as investment fund management business unless it is self-managed fund. Self-managed fund means the investment manager and the investment fund are part of the same entity. So now let's discuss the core income generating activities of an investment fund management business. Basically, there are 4 core income generating activities for investment fund management business, and those are taking decisions on holding and selling investments, calculating risk and reserves, taking decision on currency or interest fluctuations and hedging positions, preparing reports to investors or any government authority with functions relating to the supervision or regulation of such business. So now let's discuss each of these in detail. The first one is taking decisions on holding and selling investments. This involves the independent consideration, deliberation, and making of investment and divestment decisions. A licensee that is merely implementing decisions of another entity with respect to the holding and selling of investment without independent evaluation before taking steps or decisions to effect the investment or divestment decisions taken does not perform this core income generating activity. And also, it is a commercial reality that the directors or members of the investment committee may not all be based in the UAE and be physically present in the UAE when investment decisions or divestment decisions are taken. However, for this core income generating activity to be seen as taken place in the UAE, the majority of those making the decision should be physically present in the UAE when the decisions are made. So the next core income generating activity is calculating risk and reserves. So for managing an investment fund, it involves identifying, measuring, monitoring, and controlling risks attributable to investment funds, operation, and investments. So this core income generating activity of calculating risk and reserves refers to the activities in respect of risks for the investment fund as a whole, as opposed to the isolated risk calculations for one area of applicable risk that does not take into account all relevant risks applicable to the investment fund and the reserves required on a holistic basis. So the second point is discussing about calculation of risk and reserves. Now let's see the third core income generating activity, that is taking decisions on currency or interest fluctuations and hedging positions. So this basically refers to the activities required to determine if the investment fund is exposed to or if it is in the best interest of the investment fund to enter into hedging arrangements against currency or interest fluctuations and taking relevant decisions regarding those determinations. So this basically talks about the decisions regarding hedging arrangement if an investment fund is exposed to interest or currency rate risks. And now the fourth core income generating activity is preparing reports to investors or any government authority with functions relating to the supervision and regulation of such business. This does not require the licensee to perform the administrative task of complying the various routine annual or quarterly reports. But however, the licensee is expected to oversee this work from the UAE and to ensure the necessary systems and processes are in place, including the contractual arrangement with any third-party administrator. Also, the licensee is expected to have the ultimate responsibility for this reporting and to have the necessary understanding and knowledge to accurately convey the position of the investment fund at any time. So these are the four core income generating activities of an investment fund management business, and I hope this is clear to all of you. So now let's discuss an example of investment fund management business. Trinity Fund is an investment fund registered with the SCA, Securities and Commodities Authority. The fund is structured as a limited partnership with Trinity LLC, which is based in UAE, as its corporate general partner. Trinity LLC has appointed Morphus LLC, which is based in UAE, as the investment manager for the Trinity Fund and has delegated to Morphus LLC the day-to-day investment and divestment decision-making responsibilities. The administration of the investment fund is handled by a third-party administrator established in the UAE named as NEO LLC. So let's see in this example who all are undertaking an investment fund management business. So in this example, Trinity Fund is an investment fund. It is registered with the Securities and Commodities Authority. It is structured as a limited partnership having a corporate general partner, Trinity LLC, and an investment manager, Morphus LLC. So in this example, Trinity Fund is not considered to undertake an investment fund management business. Now let's see if Trinity LLC is undertaking an investment fund management business. Trinity LLC, on the basis that its activities are limited to be a general partner of Trinity Fund, with all the discretionary investment management activities being delegated to Morphus LLC, Trinity LLC is not considered to undertake an investment fund management business. So in this example, Morphus LLC is the investment manager for the Trinity Fund and is considered as carrying on the investment fund management business because it is Morphus LLC taking the day-to-day investment and divestment decision on behalf of Trinity Fund. And NEO LLC does not provide discretionary investment management services and is therefore not considered as an investment fund management business. So in this example, only Morphus LLC is undertaking an investment fund management business. And I hope this example is clear to all of you. And with this, we have reached the end of today's session, and I hope this session was useful to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.